This episode of Still Single is brought to you by a third, the dating app for threesomes. Okay, are we ever going to get normal ads?
Oh my god, Summer, stop complaining! They already paid us good money for this ad slot.
How much?
Does it matter?
Yes.
Okay, fine. $10.
$10? That's it?
Well, technically $2 right now. See, they didn't have the money up front, so we put them on a payment plan of $2 a month for every 3 months.
Don't you mean 5 months?
Oh shit, I gotta go make a call. Just finish the ad.
This episode of Still Single is brought to you by a third, the dating app for threesomes. Are you in a long-term monogamous relationship? Is your sex life starting to feel kind of bland? Why not spice things up by adding another person to the bedroom? But what about those pesky bisexuals on those average dating apps that keep telling you, not all bisexuals want to have a threesome? I just want a monogamous relationship. Or stop sending me nudes. Sometimes those bisexuals can be really selfish. But have no fear. With the new dating app, a third, where couples can find willing bisexuals to join them in the bedroom. Say goodbye to those boring bis and say hello to the fun ones. A third. It takes 2 to tango, but 3 to fuck. How are you not offended by this?
I am. Why do you think I charged them so much for the ad?
I'm single. Will someone please find me a date? I'm still single, so someone please find me a date.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Still Single. I'm Summer, the only woman whose gynecologist refuses to touch her.
And I'm Derek, the guy with the fish who refuses to see him naked. So, Summer, how was your weekend?
Don't even get me started. I had to visit my family this weekend.
Ooh, how was that?
Weird. My parents are always fighting. I'm pretty sure they haven't had sex since the 90s, but for some reason this weekend, they were so lovey-dovey and happy. It was just so unnatural.
Really? I wonder why.
I don't know, man. It was fucking weird. I honestly think my mom is going to kill my dad. I mean, I'm actually going to see Dr. Lee so I can get a set of breast implants.
Why?
Because if my mom kills my dad, I might end up on one of those murder documentaries. So I want to make sure I look good for my television debut.
Wow, Summer. You're an inspiration to women everywhere.
Shut up.
Anyway, let's move on to today's topic.
Sex toys.
Nope.
What?
That's not today's topic.
But that's what we agreed on in the email.
Well, the producers and I had a little discussion and decided on a different topic.
Wait, you and the producers went behind my back?
It was for a good reason.
Good reason. Are you telling me I spent the latter half of my weekend product testing on the company's dime for nothing?
What? We never said you had to do that. And we don't even have the money for that.
We do. You just don't have access to that account. But still.
Anyway, we're going to talk about something sexier.
What's sexier than sex toys?
Marriage.
Ew.
Summer, have you ever been married?
God, no. This show is called Still Single. Not a man tried to trap me with a ring and I managed to get out alive.
Wow, that's dark.
Sorry, my parents made me a little bitter about getting married.
Okay, well, luckily for you, I have just the experts to help you with that.
Who?
Everyone, help me welcome our marriage experts who have been married for 38 years. Ivan and Colleen Clements.
Oh, fuck me. You got my mom and dad on here?
Are we on?
I think so. Hello, people of the world. Can you hear us?
Oh, yes, they can. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Glad to be here.
Yes. We're just so excited to be able to help support our baby girl on her career path.
Yes, we always knew Summer would excel as a
Radio show host?
Yes.
No, you didn't. You said I would be lucky to get a job as a phone sex operator.
Not now, Sammy. Mommy is making her debut.
Summy?
Yes, it was a stupid nickname they came up with when I was a kid.
Yeah, it was actually Summy who came up with that name. See, when she was learning to talk, she couldn't say her name fully. She just put the E sound at the end of it, so we just went with it. I saw this as an artistic choice.
Yes. However, her siblings were so cruel to her. They would constantly tease her, calling her Sammy the Dummy.
Sammy the dummy?
Yes. And could you blame them? She couldn't even say her own name right.
I was 3, and you didn't correct me.
Is that your excuse?
Oh my god.
How many kids do you have?
6.
That was the roughest 4 years of my life.
4 years? How?
A lot of wine and a lot of vodka.
Mom!
After I given birth, calm down, Sammy. I love the drink, but I'm not a monster.
Basically, we got pregnant with our first set of twins, autumn and fall, and then got pregnant with spring. After that, we were like, shut down shop, but I got a botched vasectomy, and the next thing you know, we got pregnant with our second set of twins, winter and winters.
After those set of twins, I got my tubes tied. But one sneaky little egg snuck past security, and bam! Here came summer.
Did you just say you had kids named Winter and Winters?
Unfortunately, yes.
See, we decided...
You decided.
Right. To name our kids after the seasons they were conceived in. And we ran out of names for winter.
So Ivan thought adding an S would make a huge difference because he thinks he's so clever.
You know what, honey? You better stop with your sarcastic attitude before I make love to you live on the air.
You don't have the balls.
Try me. I love it when you talk down to me.
Oh my god, stop.
Well, sounds to me like you guys have a healthy marriage. How about you tell us how you met?
You're loving this, aren't you?
Oh, I definitely am.
Oh, it's nothing really special. It's a tale as old as time. I was a freshman in college, engaged to be married to my art professor, Bo Robert Lathamkin.
Oh my god, that name sounds hideous.
And he had a face to match it. I met Summer's father in one of his art classes.
Oh, so you were in the same class?
No, I was a model. I'm actually a professional nude figure model.
And this is why I drink.
I saw Colleen and it was love at first sight.
And I saw him standing there with those cheeks in all their glory. And the rest is history.
Wait, what happened to Bo Robert?
He dumped me and failed me, all because I had a one-night stand with one of the models. But that's just how it goes, I guess.
We immediately got married, but waited 10 years to have kids so I could focus on my career.
As a nude figure model.
Exactly. Maybe you've seen some of my work? After this, I must show you some pictures.
He's quite a model.
Oh, really? How about I model for you now? Live. Right on the air.
Yes, darling.
Okay, I've had enough of this. What is going on with you? You've never acted like this before. You hated each other. Dad, you told me that Mom is such a bitch you wished Grandma swallowed her.
To be fair, I was having a bad week when I said that.
And Mom, you told me the only reason you stopped taking birth control was because you thought Dad was such a fucking clown his balls were filled with silly string.
It's not my fault he was so goofy. But that's beside the point. I know things could have been better.
We really weren't parents of the year or a happy family. Let's be real here.
Right. But we didn't really come here to give marriage advice.
No, there's something we want to tell you.
I really can't handle any more surprises.
I can. What is it?
Your mother and I found someone else.
So you're getting a divorce?
No, even better.
You are getting a new daddy, Summer.
What?
For those of you who still don't understand, Colleen and I are officially becoming a throuple. Say hello to my new boyfriend and also your mother's, Cosmo.
Hello! Took you long enough to introduce me.
Wait a minute.
No, this can't be. Cosmo. Cosmo, the anteater mascot from college. The one me and Derek had a threesome with Cosmo?
Oh my god, Derek, Summer, it's been so long. What a small world.
Apparently, it's a small and slightly incestuous one.
You know, now that you've mentioned it, I do see some family resemblance. You definitely got your father's ass. Little bubble butt.
You just stop, just stop.
Wow, I can't believe you know each other. I guess you could say, in a way, we've all fucked.
Honey,
Dad!
Say
no.
that.
Anyway, so how does this work?
Well, it involves a lot of trust and communication, making sure no one is left out.
We need to be aware of our feelings and each
I
other's.
mean, sexually.
No, we do not need to
Well,
know.
usually your dad fucks your mom while I peg him.
Peg.
Like with a strap on.
I know, Derek. That's not the part I'm confused about.
Can you elaborate?
I don't want him to.
Well, obviously I could just use my dick, but I prefer this strap on.
You brought it?
What? It's so cute. It's pink.
And just to give some of our listeners a bit of description, it's also sparkly and what, 6 inches?
10.
Holy fuck!
I call it the flamingo.
Because it's pink?
No, because every time we use it, I start turning pink.
Dad!
I'm not touching that one.
Anyway, since I've started hooking up with these two, I always keep it with me.
You never know when we might need it.
Dad!
Summer, honey, I don't see what the issue is. Are you feeling sexually repressed? I thought your father and I raised you to be a lot more accepting than this.
Aw, honey, do you want to tell Papa Cosmo what's wrong?
What's wrong is you. How did you guys even meet?
We met on a third.
Our sponsor?
It was their idea. Figured if the app helped them find happiness, it could help other people too.
I just don't get it. Why Cosmo?
Sweetie, I think you're forgetting that you and Derek also couldn't stay away from all of this.
It was on my to-do list, okay?
Sammy, you had a to-do list in college?
Yeah, how else was I going to get that whole sexual awakening thing done? School mascot was on there, the swim team, my lab partner, all the RAs.
I had one too. Of course, I got a little sidetracked during mine after I slept through the arts department. I never did have the school mascot on our list though. It was a giraffe, which just didn't do anything for me at the time.
She sure seems to love anteaters, though.
Wait, Cosmo, you still have the costume?
Well, after I did what I did in it with you two, they made me buy it.
So, Cosmo, where did you end up after graduation?
Inside your parents. Were you not paying attention, Summer?
I meant a job!
Oh, I work at the aquarium now. Take your kids to work day is coming up. You can join me and I can show you off to all my coworkers. Maybe set you up with Jan's son. How old are you again?
We're literally the same age.
So, 23. Okay, he's just finishing high school, so it might work. But you guys can't have sex for like another 6 months.
I am not dating a high schooler.
Well, take it easy. He's actually a catch. He's on his way to becoming a doctor. You'll have a good life together. I just want the best for my daughter.
I am not your daughter.
You're so funny, Summer. You know, this reminds me of a story from the aquarium. We introduced a new dolphin recently, Gerard. He didn't exactly fit in right away either. He was your typical dolphin, and dolphins can be a little sexually expressive.
Cosmos told us some interesting stories about dolphins.
Are you a big fan of dolphins, Summer?
Oh, she used to be obsessed. I remember when we finally took her to the aquarium for the first time and she cried.
Because Autumn said she'd throw me in the shark tank. And she was a bulky kid for her age. I believed her.
Well, anyway, the other dolphins used to be pretty grim until we added Gerard to the mix. But now they're having all kinds of fun. There's a dolphin orgy just about every night of the week.
I don't really understand what dolphin orgies have to do with you pegging my parents, Cosmo.
Papa Cosmo.
Nope.
All right, well, give it time. I'm just saying that dolphin orgies are completely natural, and it just took a new dolphin to get the other ones out of their funk and start doing what dolphins do best. Kinky shit.
Oh, I get it. Gerard the dolphin is a metaphor for Cosmo.
Yeah, we all got that. Listen, I don't care if you think you're the cool dolphin that everyone wants to fuck, okay? I don't care, because as far as I'm concerned, the dolphins gave no consideration to how it might affect the octopus in the aquarium, how they're already confused about life with all those extra arms, and now they have to worry about extra dolphins now too, okay? I can't.
Summer, no, Summer, don't go. And she's gone. I'm guessing the octopuses were a metaphor for her and her siblings?
It's actually octopi.
Right. Well, Cosmo, would you like to read the sponsor for us and help us close the show?
Sure. Okay. Today's episode was brought to you by A Third, the dating app for threesomes. I was on there, so obviously the best option is taken, but you can try and find someone as good as me. Keyword, try. A Third, a safe space to find bisexuals to embrace.
See you next time.